The question I want to throw out there as part of this installment on the path to mindfulness for prosperity, I want to ask you, why are we so inclined to self-help literature? Okay? You hear about authors left, right, in the center, from here, from there, from everywhere, that are bringing to you different options of self-help books. But there's something very important. Something very important to consider here. These self-help books address everything but the most important part of the entire exercise, which is the self. Self-help books seldom touch on the self. These books do provide very valuable tips. I'm not knocking any of them. I've written articles on this, so I am part of this movement. But I do want to redirect our attention to the self. This is where it all starts. This is where it all can change for the better. Okay? So, what can we do? Okay, 2 valuable tips for success. First and foremost, you need to eliminate distractions from your life. Distractions of any kind. We've shared with you here in this space, my guest, myself, the importance of creating time where you can be aware, when you can be present. The here and now is crucial. I've shared with you how to do exercises while you're at your desk. Check the first installment of the Mindfulness edition on the YouTube channel, and you will learn what you can do right at your desk. Distractions of any kind include unnecessary engagement with technology and mass feeding of information 24/7. We need to create quiet times in our environment. We need to create downtime where we are in a technology-free environment that will help us engage in restorative activities like having conversations with our friends and family, or just having some alone time to connect within, because this is where all success lies. So when we're pursuing success in the outside around our community, someplace in the world, and we can't find it, we become frustrated, and we're frustrated because it's very hard to find outside of us. So you have to turn inward and tap into that success in order for you to truly be able to position yourself in a place that will lead to prosperity. Then you will find everything you need to find in the outside world that will serve as tools for you to put into practice what you discovered within. Sometimes these distractors are friends and family. And if that's necessary, you need to consider it and also put these individuals aside. I'm not telling you to cut them out of your life. By all means, that would never be a suggestion. But I am telling you this. You are entitled to pursue your purpose in life, to pursue the goals that lead to fulfillment, lead to empowerment, that lead to success. You need to do this because it is an obligation not only to yourself, but to the whole of creation, because your gifts are meant to be brought into this world for enlightenment. And if you have people that hinder your path to this goal, you need to move away from them. You need to cut around them and keep going. And they will tell you that you can't do it. And they will tell you that you are crazy. And they will tell you that it is a foolish idea. And they will tell you that you're setting yourself up for disaster and for failure. And you know why they tell you these things? Because they are afraid. They cannot fathom the possibility of engaging in this, because their life path has not put them in a position to be able to understand it. So what do? They knock what you're doing. And they do this because they're afraid to lose you. They think that you are going to go out of their life, that they will lose you. They won't lose you as long as they respect you, because indeed you must move forward, and if they can't follow you, they will be left behind. for that part of life. Now, the love you have for them in your heart, the consideration you have for them in your mind, that will not go away. That won't go away unless you have a different point of view of most people in life, which that's very rare. So you will continue letting them be a part of your life, just in a different layer, or on a different layer, I should say. And it's hard. It's painful. Like being born is painful, but I got news for you. It is a magnificent thing. That first breath, pulling in that air, the breath of life, prana, as it is mentioned in yoga, that is a painful experience and for everybody. However, curiously enough, we don't recall that experience because it is meant to not be recalled. So you need to allow yourself to go through the birthing process to let your true self, your higher self, come into existence. Second, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is being aware of here and now, of your surroundings, of where you're sitting, of the people you're engaging with. Not analyzing them, not putting labels on things, just feeling these things. Let them flow through your body. Let them be, and allow them to move you how they are meant to move you, but not take you off your path. See, you should have your eyes keenly honed in on that goal. The goal of reaching a higher place, a place where yourself can thrive, a place that will bring you to true spiritual growth and enlightenment. And this is all in your hands. It's a matter of your willingness to engage. I urge you to put it into practice. Follow me for this series, which I'm giving to the community as a gift for everyone's empowerment, for everyone's prosperity. Stay well.